These are my granddaughter Jules shoes. They're Vans is the brand, and they were really, really torn up, and they were a black and white check. So I'll post some pictures of the before in here. I put gesso on them because I really needed to cover the black and white check, and then I painted them with Blick acrylics, just mixed up my colors here. And now I'm gonna put a Redesign by Prima transfer on it. She likes butterflies, and this one is called Boho Bird Butterfly. I chose the color that I was gonna do the shoes based on the color of the designs that are on the inside. This particular one has the large design, and then another piece of large design, and then the individual butterflies. So that's the pieces that we're going for right now. So I just want to choose 3 or 4 or 5 depending on the size. These are huge. That's way bigger than way bigger than I anticipated. So definitely I'm going to have to use the smaller ones. I really love that one being multicolor, but we're going to want to fit them on the shoes here. I really like that one. I think it's going to go good with these colors. So let's get over there and get that one. Just cutting that off, cutting it out. I'm going to go a little more into detail for the cutout, you know, of the words and stuff that are on there once I get this out. First thing I want to do is get it off of here, make sure it's going to fit, and that's perfect. So now if that one's that color, this one would look good. I just love this one for some reason. It's totally different. I think the dark one would look good, which was what I anticipated. But I can't decide between these two, so let's just cut them both out. If I thought I would use those words on something later, I would be more careful cutting them out, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, I really like that one, to tell you the truth, and I really like that one. I wish one could hold 2, and it could do like that and have 2 on it, and then this one have the bigger one, just one that way, and then it keeps it in an odd number. I really like it. Let's do this larger one first. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and cut out the words and things that I don't want on here. When you use a transfer, you can use it like on a, you know, a leather purse, any type of, you know, furniture, of course, which is what we usually use it for. But you can use it on fabric pieces as well, but you need to seal it. And what I'm going to seal with after is Dixie Belle Easy Peasy Spray Wax. I want them to, you know, I want it to stay on there and settle like maybe overnight, and then I'll put the spray wax on it in the morning. There's a lot of little antennas and legs and things like that that go to the butterfly. I'm wanting to make sure and get those, but not leave anything odd that would look weird if you didn't know it had lettering on it ahead of time. Okay, so when I think of these, if you're as old as me, you know what I'm talking about. I think of like Cracker Jack tattoos. And you can see I'm gonna pull this off. That's just a clear background now. I'm gonna pull it off, boom. Should have decided where I wanted it first, but I pretty much know. I'm gonna kind of flatten this out best I can so that I have a good surface to put this on. And I kind of want it at this angle. Right here. And I think that's gonna work. And it comes with this stick that you use to rub the transfer off of its backing onto your piece. This is releasing very easily. Okay. So now it is definitely on the shoe. I'm gonna go through and sort of burnish it with my fingers and make sure, see here where I came like over the edge there. I'm still gonna come back and paint this part later, but it's on there. It is on there now. That's cute. A 13-year-old girl, which is what my granddaughter is, will love that. So let's do the other one. I'm gonna put the top one on first since I'm wanting to fit them both. And I need to fit it as far up there as I can. Let me cut off this excess craziness here that I don't need. Same thing, we're gonna pull off the backing. I love it, love it, love it. It's on there. Now let's rub it in. Make sure it's good and burnished in on any of the edges and things that are going to be moving around and flexing with it and all that. See how it may crack a little bit through there, and that just gives it a little more of the aged look, which adds to it. So I'm going to try to hurry and get the rest of it here. I'm just going to leave it. It's just fine. Off with the backing. Decide where it's going to go. And you can probably see some of that there. I just painted over it, gessoed over it and painted over it. Okay, so now we're gonna leave this like this until I can get the Easy Peasy spray wax. I wanted to show you one more thing. I don't have the Easy Peasy spray wax here, so I'm gonna spray these. I'm gonna have to take them outside to do it with this Minwax Polycrylic. I've never used this on them before. I'm gonna cry if it doesn't work, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna come back and paint these details. I did wanna go ahead and show you the painting process. I'm gonna get this out of my Art Basics brush set. Have these on my website if you're interested. But this is a 1/4 inch, just a little flat. I don't want anything too big. And I think I'm gonna pour just a little bit of In the Navy in this lid. Wet the end of my brush. So right now I'm just gonna try to be very careful. Okay, so I sprayed the Minwax spray stuff on here, and it didn't seal it well and left some of it. The wrinkles aren't so much a problem. I'm trying to get it really close for you to see. See that? I can still rub that and get it down, but it comes right back up. So that is just my pure impatience. I should have used the Easy Peasy spray wax. I knew that. I didn't have it with me at home when I was doing these at home. So I'm going to try to put this over it now. And you shake this until you sort of don't feel it shaking anymore. And then you know that it's thick enough in the little spout there. So I'm just going to spray this on. And I'm going to spray it all over because I am wanting to seal it all over. And then give it a second. Do the other one. And then I'm going to just sort of burnish it a little more and rub it in really good with a little piece of t-shirt here. And it's okay to me that it's cracking because that's going to happen naturally anyways because of this being a shoe that's going to have a lot of movement on it. And that ages it, and I like it anyway. So we're going to just get all this off everywhere here. And look at it really close. There's still some areas where it's not tight down as I would like it. So I'm going to spray it again just on top of the butterflies. Get this one and do the same exact thing. So that's it. They're sealed. It's on there. And they are ready for the granddaughter. Thanks for watching.